So, hi, welcome to this podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with
Haley Wolf of Rivals.
I asked some questions today about the upcoming EP, Medusa's Home. So, congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response, the announcement so far?
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's funny when you release songs, you never know what to expect or like how people react. And we put out Porcelain Face and the reactions were great. Then we put out Medusa and it was like not as much as I thought. I was like, okay, fine, can't win them all. And then we put out Copacetic and that one's it's actually our most like streamed song for like a whole week ever. So, and it's still staying strong. I mean, it's doing for us, which is crazy, like over like 10, it's like doing like 10 to like 17K a day in streams, which is like for us.
That's
wild.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're really stoked about that. So yeah, it's great. And
that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have been all over our TikTok For You page, which I'm the one that scrolls on it with the rollout of the CP. So the songs have been stuck in my head. Getting to get the EP in my hands and listen to it this morning, this shit absolutely rips. I heard it live, when you guys played all the songs with Archers last month, I think. So yeah. I this absolutely rips. I'm excited for everybody to hear it in 3 days.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Wonderful. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Honestly, no, not really.
Really? Okay.
I know it's so crazy. The cover art, we needed art for the EP, and I was just like messing around with like photos. So that photo on the cover is literally just a super zoomed in picture from our Nobody Loves Me shoot that we just never used. And I just zoomed it so far in. And I was like, red, we're keeping with the theme. And so yeah, that's just what it was. And then Medusa's Home it's honestly the song itself, I guess, is kind of like for the EP was just more so just like, I don't know, like you've listened to the EP, so you kind of know that like we're kind of like going back towards like the more rock sound, like the more like really like us sound, I guess. And Medusa's Home was just like, hey guys, I'm back, like what's up? So I guess there's kind of a meaning.
So it was fitting to name the EP that because the full body of work is you guys kind of returning to the rock sound. There you go. You put meaning to it.
See,
look, I did it.
Look at
that. You don't like think about that stuff until somebody asks you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, look at that."
Wait a minute, yeah.
Because for you, you're just going with the flow. You're so in it. You're not thinking about the fucking meaning behind it. You're just like, this sounds cool.
Yeah, literally, yes. And sometimes you just don't realize. Like I've like talked to people about this. Like sometimes you write your future, and like you write things that you don't even realize what you're feeling until like later on, and you're like, oh wait, hold on, whoops.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Manifested it. Yeah. So can you guys tell us a little bit about the writing process for the EP?
Sure. Yeah. Porcelain, I actually wrote around the same time I wrote Superstar, which is really weird. So we've had that one for like a year and a half ish. Like we've just been holding it. I was like waiting for the right moment. I wasn't sure what we were doing. And I just held it. And the rest of the songs were written with Raul from Never Tell. And I was in Florida down here with him writing them. And honestly, it was really easy. We wrote the rest of the 4 in like a month. And we had another one. We had 5 songs total outside of Porcelain. So we had 6. And one of them just didn't feel right. It was just like too popish. Like it was too like for example, the beat was kind of like islandy, like it was just like a little random. And then we had to turn in the album the next day and he's like, let's try one more. And I was like, okay. And we wrote Copacetic, and that's literally my favorite and best stream song so far. So
yeah,
I say it's my favorite, but I like all of them. So I don't know, but yeah. It's just weird how that works sometimes. It's like the last song you write is like the one that like does the best. And it's just like, okay, wait, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Light bulb. So what song off the EP took longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorite?
Longest to write was probably When Does It End? Only because I wrote that one on my own. At home, and like I have the original demo. It was not like it. I mean, it's close, but it's not like it is. It's like it was. I can't play guitar or anything, so it was all just synth based. It was all like digital. And then I showed it to Raul, and he's like, "We need to make that a song." So that one was probably the longest, like in scale of like time it took to finish it. And my favorite recorded is probably Copacetic, but live is When Does It End?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Josh, what about you?
I would say probably I really love Talking. That's one of my favorite for sure on the EP. Just listening to that one for sure. But probably live, yeah, When Does It End? There's just that whole middle section that is just so it throws you through a loop. I love it.
It's so funny.
It's so different.
That's probably the song
No
you
one
play
expects
the
it.
least on. You play the least on that song, which is so funny.
That's
He likes it's a break for
Yeah.
him.
Right.
It's just so I don't know. There's you feel so many different things when that song is being played, whether you're performing it or whether you're like an audience member. From what everyone tells us about whenever they hear that song and how much they love it. So it's a really cool, different track. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Oh yeah. So for this question, I want each of you to pick your favorite lyric off the EP and tell us the meaning behind it.
Oh, so I keep bringing back When Does It End, but that song, I love that song so much. Probably my skin is chrome. It's why I do not float. Almost like it's like I'm my shell's so hard, and like no matter what I do, like I just can't keep my head above water. And I really like it's like an interesting way to say that without being so generic about it. And I just love that. Like I love everything about that lyric. Josh? He's like,
I'm trying to like remember what the actual lyrics are, but definitely the intro part to Talking, just because that's like the one time where I get to kind of like, I don't know, mimic what's being said, and I just kind of enjoy that moment for myself. So yeah, I'd have to say that for sure. But I'm also a person that like, I never really pay attention to lyrics a lot of the times. I'll be honest. I just always think about like, what's the beat feeling? What's the rhythm like? I'm so much more of like that type of a musician than like paying attention to lyrics. I've always been like that, unfortunately.
Well, that's why you're the drummer and not the vocalist, you know?
Yeah.
You found the right job within the band.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus. And would you guys be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating the EP?
sad.
Yeah.
I was in a very, very rough spot in my life, and I was very sad. And you can hear it because like you can tell Porcelain Face is like a little like it's not as sad as the others, and like you can tell I wrote it a year and a half ago when I was writing all like my baddie core songs, and like but the four, like you can tell like I was sad. I was so sad.
Yeah.
But makes good art.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad you had that outlet to get that out, and I hope you're feeling better in present day.
Yeah.
You're up. All right.
Good. Damn straight.
Good.
Yeah.
So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should you do in the car with friends, in dark with headphones on? Is work at EP, party EP? What do you guys personally recommend?
Honestly, lay in bed, headphones on.
Yep.
Breathe it. Just enjoy it. It's got its like sad moments, but it also has its like very high energy moments. And in the car, just somewhere you're alone, enjoy it alone, because I think it's definitely an album that's very internalized emotionally, not externally. And I think getting to enjoy it by yourself and like listening to the words, which I know is hard for Josh, but listening to the words and like enjoying it is like it's like important. So that's how I recommend it. Josh, what about you?
I would say, I mean, I totally agree. Yeah, like listening to your like listening to it by yourself and taking it in, because it's very different. Like that's the one thing I really, really love about this EP is we kind of know now where we're going. Where beforehand we've kind of jumped around a lot. And this EP allowed us to really kind of like focalize, like just focus in on what we wanted to do next. And going back to like the whole writing process of the EP, like I saw where Kaylee was at mentally, and like just being her friend for so long, like I knew that I could only be there for so much as a band member, that I know that she needed to have her own time and space
Mm-hmm.
to come out with those lyrics and these songs and these melodies. And it was hard for me to watch her go through that struggle.
Yeah.
As someone that like really cares about her and loves her and stuff like that. And so I'm just really happy that this is an EP that she's really proud of, and musically and lyrically, and I'm very proud of like where the direction of it's going, and it's just really cool. So I would say, yeah, listen to it by yourself, but at the same time, no, like bump it with your friends. Like if you're driving
Yeah.
down somewhere, if you're going to like a concert, if you're like just gonna go down to the street to like get Starbucks, nah, like put on Talking, put on Porcelain Face, like bump that stuff, like just do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Beautiful. And this one should be super, super quick off top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each, 6 total, no more, no less.
Sad but loud.
There you go.
Ooh,
That's great.
okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Energetic, focused. That's about it. I only got 2 so far. I'm not good with words. I'm sorry.
We just need one more. We just need one more. That's it. That's
throw it
it.
in.
We'll give you the filler word, and
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
energetic and focused. There you go.
There we go.
And in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the EP?
Transformative.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? Like, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the whole Medusa's home, like, yeah, it's about this and that, but also it's about shedding your skin
Yeah.
and like being the new version. Like you went through trauma, but you're gonna come out of on top, you know, like snakes shed skins, and it's just crazy. I don't know.
That's really
There's
good.
a full life. Yeah.
I should talk first. I was gonna say like sad but beautiful, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like I just like keep saying sad, but it's true. It's like, but transformative is really good. That's a really good word, Josh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah.
You're allowed to back it. We don't.
Exactly, yeah,
you don't
yeah.
each have to
that's
come
a
up with
good
an
word.
answer.
Ditto. You know? Yeah. And are you guys able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the EP, positive or negative?
I will say we worked with completely different people than we normally do.
Hmm.
Like literally from the riding with Raul from Never Tell. Joel Wanasek mixed and mastered it. He's new, and then Mayor Applebottom mastered it. So it's literally all completely different than anybody we've ever worked with. So that was definitely a little, I wouldn't say good or bad. It was just different.
Mhm.
So probably that for me,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, it was interesting hearing the different mixes and masters compared to what we normally hear, and
Yeah.
just being accustomed to that, which was cool. Honestly, it allowed us to hear music in a different format, in a different way, sonically, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I know, like you guys mentioned, whole new team. Was there a specific reason for stepping outside of your comfort zone with the CP and going with different people?
Well, typically, like a lot of our other stuff we'd been writing was with John Lundeen and then John Espy from Jumpsuit, who Josh is on tour with right now.
Mhm.
And I think I don't know, just trying something else. We've been doing the same thing for quite some time with the same people, and sometimes it's good to just mix it up, change it up. You never know. Like sometimes you create stuff with people that you don't expect, and yeah, that's kind of it, really. It was just to try something different. You never know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, I think writing with Raul is really cool. It's he's very quick, and he's very knowledgeable about a lot of these just a lot of different stuff, and great musician. And so like his energy in the studio is very about like good vibes, and it's really more about that, and he's just down to do anything at any point in time. Whereas like, not everyone is like that. He likes to keep the energy going, which I think helps, which is really cool. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. And for the last couple of questions, going to shift completely away from music. So if you could be one animal for the rest of your life, what animal would you be and why?
A rat.
Okay.
Because they're kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then they're really small and can get into different places. They can eat whatever, literally, and not die. Well, besides poison, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're just like, and also you can control a person. So,
You know what? Hell
Ratatouille.
yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. Yeah. I'm on board. I'm on board with that.
Josh,
Can I be a fictional character?
a fictional
I'm
animal.
cu- I'm
Usually
sure-
there's like no wiggle room with it's like it's so straightforward.
I'm
Never had
curious
that.
to hear the answer.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I'm asking this question is because I'm obviously on tour, so I'm in like random parts of the world or random parts of the states or whatever. And yesterday we were driving by some sort of like I don't know sideshow thing, and it was literally a statue of a moose that
Mhm.
also had Pegasus like wings, and it was the most majestic looking thing I've ever seen.
You want to be
And
a
so we
flying
like
moose?
lovingly called this thing like Pegasus moose. Yeah. Imagine a Pegasus moose. That's exactly what we saw.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I swear to God, all of us saw this together.
Sure.
And that's the animal that I would love to be.
All right, flying moose.
And how long have you been out on the road? When does the
Are you starting to lose it a little bit?
I was gonna say, when do the hallucinations start?
I know, right? Yeah. Once you get into hour 15 on the drive, yes, I'm joking.
You start
But,
seeing yeah.
exactly.
We'll take Pegasus Moose. With the backstory and everything, it fits. Typically, it's always like people just take it real world, but you know what? I like it, so
Hell yeah.
I'm saying it's fine.
Mhm.
Hey, hold on. Just because you said that, I'm gonna say this. If I got to be a fictional animal, I'd
Mhm.
be Momo from Avatar.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're
Flying
good then.
Whatever he
Water
is.
buffalo, right?
No, that's
Oh
Appa.
wait.
Momo's
Oh
the
fuck.
little flying monkey guy.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Holy shit. Hell yeah. Good picks. Good picks. And if you could have lunch with any celebrity or artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would say Anthony Bourdain because he definitely has some hidden gems somewhere that he would love to take me. That's what I would go for sure.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm gonna say Jessie J.
Oh.
She seems really down to earth. Her voice is fantastic.
Mhm.
And she just seems like she's got a lot of things figured out, and it'd be nice to like have a conversation with someone like that.
Be dope.
Hell yeah, good
Yeah.
picks. And for this last question, boom, you're on a desert island. You can bring one movie, one album, and one person. Who and what are you guys bringing?
Movie, probably Ratatouille.
Hell yeah.
I love that movie.
It's so good. Yeah.
So good. Album, probably Island by the Starting Line.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that album. In person, can I bring my dog?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'm bringing Roche.
Yeah.
That's fun. For me, I'd probably have to say, I don't know, probably favorite movie, Night of the Roxbury. I don't know. I think that soundtrack is great,
All
and
right.
it's a classic.
Mhm.
Album, probably the first Slipknot record because I've always loved that one.
Mhm.
I knew it
That was different. Yeah, it's always gonna be some sort of like metal band related. And then favorite person, probably Spencer.
Our merch guy.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, our merch guy Spencer is one in a million, and he just makes every situation just awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite part is like Spencer's been with us for so long that like our fans even know who he is. They're like, "What's up, Spencer?"
Oh, I love that shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's great.
So,
So as I said, that's all the questions I have today. Is anything that you guys would like to plug?
yeah, new EP is out on Friday. I don't know when this comes out, but on
The
Friday,
EP
and
will be out.
we're working on another record, an actual full length. So, yeah, check us out, check out the EP, and enjoy the transformative experience.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Sounds Guys. Been Rivals, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.